gonna pull a few snakes out here. This is some of my albinos. I'm gonna show you a few of those. This first one is a little female albino. And they're a little, they're new, they're babies, and they may be a little nervous. We shall see. But here is her. Haven't named these yet, but she's just basically a plain little albino. I liked her markings. She was kind of bright. Some albinos, you know, with age, they kind of fade out a little bit. Hopefully this one will retain her color well. Time will tell. Just gonna do a little cage cleaning while I'm here. You know, snakes are like one of the easiest pets to take care of. Basically, they eat once a week, they poop once a week, and as long as you keep, you know, the substrate clean, like right now, I'm just using this unprinted newsprint basically. And a little secret for that, you can go to your local U-Haul place and they sell a huge box of this stuff for like $9.99, 10 bucks. Some people use paper towels. You know, depending on what kind of paper towels you use and how many snakes you have. If you just have one, it's not that big a deal. If you have a bunch, paper towels can get rather expensive. So I just go get a big box of this unprinted newspaper, basically. It's packing paper that they sell at the U-Haul place. Basically, it's just unprinted newspaper. You could probably even get it cheaper somewhere else. But it's pretty convenient, it's easy, and you know, works good. Give the water bowl a little wash out. And again, here is that little girl, little female albino. She's eating good, eating frozen thawed, and got her set up in these little tanks right now. They're gonna go in a rack eventually, but right now they're chilling in this little display cage that I have. Now this guy, this is the male, and his cage is a mess because this snake eats like unbelievably well. His cage is kind of a mess, and the last time I had him out, he was cranky. He is always hungry. This is a black pastel albino. You can kind of tell the white is whiter, the yellow is yellowier. Their pattern is a little more defined, and they kind of hold with age a little bit better. So this is a black pastel albino, and that's kind of what I'm going for with my albino project, amongst other things. See, he's striking at me. He's a dickweed. But, you know, even if a baby albino bites you, they're not being mean, they're just scared because, you know, you're huge, they're tiny. They're like, oh, he's gonna eat me. But no, not gonna eat them. They're a little, be an expensive meal. But again, do a little cage cleaning because he got a little poopy pee mess going on in there. And what did I do with, oh, there it is right in front of me. I use this stuff, Healthy Habitat. Seems to work really good. And doesn't harm the animals at all. Cleans the cage. Any smell or anything that's in there pretty much eradicates it. I just use a couple layers, again, like this unprinted newsprint paper. And especially when you're keeping piebalgs and albinos, if you're keeping them on like a dark, a lot of times I used to use aspen, shredded aspen. Then I switched to like coconut, shredded coconut, whatever it's called, cocoa block, whatever. But if you use that dark substrate, a lot of times, you know, it'll kind of rub off on your animal, which, you know, if you got a brown, normal looking ball python, it's not that big a deal. But when you get into albinos and piebalgs with a lot of white and stuff on them, it'll tend to, you'll see that color. Like if you use printed newspaper, the ink will come off on their scales, and you'll see it. So once again, there's a little black pastel male. You can kind of tell with his colors versus the regular albino, you know, a little bit of difference in color there. Come on, dude, you gotta move over a little bit. Little turd. Get in your house. And just because he snipped at me, see, look at him, man, he's a dick. Just because he stepped at me, I'm gonna take him out again. Because he has to get over this nonsense of striking at me. See, now he's gonna get all shy. Where's your bad self now? Oh, look, I see him. Just takes a little bit of handling. They haven't been handled much since I got them. You know, they're used to this dude just eats. It's insane how much he eats. He's gonna grow quick. But anyway, there is the male black pastel albino. This next one is a little female black pastel albino. And she's kind of the same. There she is. She's all ready to zap me as well. But the same, the black pastel, their color is just a little more, their pattern, the color is a little more bold, and I just like it a little bit better. So I may end up picking up a couple of more of these to complete the albino project. So again, if you are thinking about getting ball pythons for a pet, I mean, they're really easy to take care of. Clean their tank once a week, it doesn't get out of control. I mean, these have all eaten, they've all, you know, peed a little bit. They haven't laid a big poop yet. But, I mean, even when they do, it's not that big a deal. They poop once a week. I mean, Get yourself some bearded dragons. They eat, they make a mess, and they poop every day, multiple times a day. They can be, they're cute, they're awesome. I love bearded dragons, but they can be a bit of work. A ball python, not really that much work to take care of. You can keep them on newsprint. You can keep them on newspaper. You can keep them on aspen, shredded cocoa. Anything that's easy to take care of like that, easy to change and everything, would be fine for them. Wash out their water bowl once a week, fresh water, you know, every couple days or so. Wash it out so it doesn't get any funk or anything growing in it. And you're pretty much good to go. Feed them once a week. They're happy, you're happy. Easy to take care of. Ball pythons, in my opinion, make great pets. I think this little girl's about getting ready to shed. So she'll be a little bit brighter once she sheds. But again, black pastel, albino, female. Cool looking little snake. Put her back in, let her go in her hide. She's got a clean tank, she's happy. I'm happy. They've all eaten. I haven't weighed them yet. I gotta weigh them this week. Keep track of their weight. But, I mean, that's it. You can clean 3 in a matter of minutes, and you can clean 1 really easy. And you can go, you know, you can go and spray and disinfect the whole tank, usually, you know, once every few weeks, once a month, whatever. But if you just spot clean and just keep track of it once or twice a week, they don't get out of hand. They're easy to maintain, easy to take care of, make awesome little pets. When these girls and boys get bigger, they'll produce some pretty cool babies. So maybe you can get one from me in the not so far away future. Got a few other snakes over on the other side over there. Maybe we'll show those in the next video. These are just 3 albinos, 1 plain albino, 2 black pastel albinos, male and female. And hopefully I'll add a few more to this albino group. My other is a pied group. I'm also looking for combine these with those, and you have pied albinos or albino piebalds. That I've been looking for those, so I found a few. I've just been looking for the right ones. So anyways, thanks for watching. You got any questions, answers, anything I can do better? I'm no pro. I've had hundreds and hundreds of snakes over the years. Like I say, usually keep them in a rack, regular snake rack, but I just like to see them a little bit more. These are in my living room on my bar right here, and just kind of like, look, this little girl's coming out going, ah, fresh water. Maybe I'll get a drink. Meet me at the bar later.